So I looked at my French lineup and I realized I had done all the research but had not purchased the AMX-50s Surbaissé. And I'm sure I just butchered that pronunciation, so apologies to all the French speakers. Let's go ahead and keep moving forward, though. And I thought, what's the real difference between the AMX-50 Surbaissé and the AMX-50 TOA100? I mean, obviously the caliber is 120 versus 100, and the reload rate is 6 seconds on the Surbaissé and 4 seconds on the TOA100. But how does that actually end up playing out? Now, I've got a few upgrades on the TOA100, parts, FPE, that type of thing. Not a lot. Let's go ahead and see how this works in a couple of matches here. We'll start with one, then the other, and see where it goes. By the way, I'm Old Dead Man, your host. Welcome to War Thunder. We're starting off with Surbaissé 13, a familiar place to be. Let's go ahead and start off with the, for me, brand new Surbaissé, which I should probably look up how to pronounce that thing. I'll do that in a few minutes. And with this fire rate, I'm going to want to carry at least a few more rounds than normal. Let's go ahead and get started with it. This will be my first time driving it out. Now, lately I've had really good luck on this map going to B as in Bravo. There is no D point, so don't even think about it. That said, this thing obviously does not exactly have speed as one of its features. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I'm going to try it. Does it pull it? Yes, it barely pulls the hill. Problem is now I got to get around these 4005. I'm just going to slow down and go behind, I think. That may have been a mistake. And while I'm going by, I'm going to check up here to see if there's anybody sitting at the top end there. Let's go ahead and range find that. No stabilizer. Definitely not. And it definitely suffers for that. And I got what feels like a 30 caliber machine gun. Nothing to write home about. I think somebody actually killed him. Let's go ahead and go straight in on the off chance. Get rid of that truck between me and where I'm trying to go. Okay, 6 seconds, not bad. Okay, I like the feel of that. Now, as I recall, this thing's got an auto loader, and that's going to make a huge difference for it. Somebody just took a pot shot at this medium tank. But I don't know where from. Unless, is he shooting? Let's watch him for a moment. Okay, he's shooting. He didn't hit anything. Is that him right there? Let's go around the corner here.
Captured most of the strategic zones.
I am not seeing where that M551 was shooting from. Though I think I'm about to find out. Well, apparently not. Let's move over to this intersection here. Poke my nose around the corner here. Hello? Right there. Commander, not good. Reload faster. And that's a heavy tank. Let's back up. What's the pin on this thing? 301 mils. It should have done something to him. Is he over here somewhere? Where is that 550? Ah! That's where he is. Oh. I was looking for you. Did not get any kills with the Surbaissé. Let's bring in the TOA100. Faster reload time. Penetration's pretty darn close, though, so that shouldn't make a big difference. Heavy tanks don't get artillery, which is something pretty sad. I like me some artillery. Gives me options. Okay, also no stabilizer, so that's good to know. Great. I'm off to a rip-roaring start. A double rip-roaring start. So I'd say that's not a good representation of the TOA100. Definitely did not work out in my favor. Let's see if we can flank this guy and use my AA gun to knock him out. Because clearly he knows what he's doing and he is making the most of it. Okay. Oh, yeah. You hold that position right there. You're going to have to do better than that.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
And now somebody else nailed him. I was just the right distraction at just the right time. However, I can tell you this match is not going in our favor, and I find it unlikely we're going to be able to turn it around at this rate. Especially since I haven't gotten a kill yet. I got a cap, but no kills. I'm hearing something to my right, and it's concerning. Right. I was hoping I could put a round down his barrel. Am I going to get enough to come in, back in? Only in a backup. So we're going to go ahead and end this match and come back to another one here. All right, so we're picking up with the second Battle of El Alamein. We're going to start with the TOA100 this time, so because we didn't start on it last time. And we'll see how it does by itself here. Again, this one I've got a couple of upgrades on, but overall, don't expect it. None of them are going to make any big difference to what we're doing right here, except for the FPE, which didn't make any difference, to be honest, a moment ago. It's much more likely that I'll die before FPE becomes an issue. Now that we're on a non-snow map, I find it's relatively responsive. I kind of like the way it feels. Yeah, it drives pretty nice. I'm not going to make it before that fox, though, so I expect we will not be able to get the cap zone. I am not a big heavy tank player, just so we're clear. I like light, fast, and responsive. And heavy tanks are anything but light, fast, and responsive. And so I just don't really do the mindset, I guess you might say, of thinking, okay, I have to be more strategic. I don't do the mindset of not shooting randomly at times, apparently. That's okay. With a 4-second reload, it's not that big of a loss. Okay, into the cap zone.
We've captured a zone.
There it is. Come on, pull up.
Attention to the map.
Most of the strategic zones are captured. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Attention to
Come
the
on.
map.
Pull up to where I can see you. Never mind. Somebody else solved the problem for me. Let's go ahead and move on up. Alright, well there's a marker there, but I'm not seeing anything. Where is this guy? There he is. Commander loader gun breach. Perfect. 4 seconds means transmission engine radiator, and he's on fire. And now his gun breach is out, so I don't have anything to worry about there. Let's try right there again, see if we can get him on fire again. No fire. More fire, very nice, means he can't repair. Now, yes! Nice, nice, nice. So there we go. I've at least got a kill on the board for the TOA1, which might be a good indication of things to come. Ooh. Woo! It was just an M8. Never mind. I mean, not that big a deal, but still kind of surprising to go nose to nose like that in a hurry. Gunner loader. You weren't expecting that, were you, bud?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Now his track shot. Okay, I'm going to back off now. That'll hold him still for a while. And I've only got 5 rounds left. Okay, so reminder to me to put more ammunition in.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Now, I could go and get some more ammo now. But I'm thinking instead, I'm going to stay in the fight for a little bit longer. Change things up a little bit, move positions here. Come on. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on, hold still. You are... Dang it! Thank you.
Attention to the map.
Smoke, not doing it. Not doing it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
He's ahead of me still, and he's smoking it as he goes, which means I'm still on his 6. Not anymore. I'm now... Oh, hello. This is not good. This is not good at all. I actually literally ran up on him. Oh...
Need backup.
All right, let's bring in the AMX-50 now. We kind of got a feel for the TOA100. Very effective when you play it just right.
Attention to the designated grid square.
But let's see if we can get the same experience out of this guy right here.
Keep it up and victory will be ours. Thank you very much.
I have the low ground, he declares. Well, he is accurate. He managed to make the low ground be a real benefit for him, though it helped that I ran right over the top of him. I did not realize that low spot was there, which definitely did not help my navigation. In the smoke, it was a bad idea, I admit, and I knew it was a bad idea. All right, we're going to work our way up here. The odds are he's going to be working his way into Bravo with no additional problems in his way. Of course, I'm doing it at my max speed up this hill. Let me get out my calendar.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
Gutter loader. All right, so we know where he's going to be right there, and he just knocked out. Okay. Good, keep moving. Dang it. Yeah, let's switch to a HE shell. Back to this. His gunner will be back any moment now, and he's smoked it up. Of course he has. He knows that value of that smoke. All right, so far I am not having near as much luck with the AMX-50 Surbaissé. Let's go ahead and bring in a Corsair and just have some fun. We're already at the end of the match, so it won't much matter. I assume nothing's going to happen in the long time it's going to take me to fly over to the battlefield. Right, exactly. So, pretty decent showing for the TOA100. Let's start with the Surbaissé again and see if we can make something interesting happen with that. By the way, this is all the upgrades I have on the TOA100. So, as you can see, not a lot of vital upgrades. Not that it's bad to have, just no big deal. All right, here's my third match. Definitely not my fourth match. Yeah, definitely the third match. They got my turret rotation mechanism. You know what? Timeout. I think we have an easier way to do this. I'm going to remove this match entirely. We're going to do a different third match, where we're going to try and give the AMX-50 Surbaissé a chance to redeem itself compared to the TOA100, which did awesome in the last match, not the second to last match. So let's go ahead and move forward and see what we can do with this puppy. And if this time, if the Surbaissé dies, I'm going to bring in a backup on it, because I've already given the TOA100 a chance to shine. So tell me, while we're kind of pausing here for just a moment, do you play a lot of France in War Thunder? Is it your main nation, or just one that you play on the side, kind of like I do? I have not gotten it up extremely high. I actually focus on US and Japan as my primaries, with Britain as my third. France is an interesting one. I like the interesting and unique designs in the French tree. I don't really particularly need to play yet another Sherman or other piece of American equipment, but when I have something that's unique and different, I'd love to play it and see what it's like. Holy moly. Where was that? Okay, turn off, turn off. It has to have been right there somewhere, right there, and I see him. Cannon barrel. Ha ha! Okay, we got the G6 down. I'm now taking fire from multiple directions. I need to get out of here, and the problem is I don't have anywhere good to go. Just got the range there. Okay, 600 is about the number. Okay, let's move behind this rock here.
Excuse me.
Okay. We have survived the encounter. We have a kill. Let's get up top here and see if we can spot somebody else. We'll look back over there in a moment, but start with...
The enemy is winning.
Okay, nobody up high. Check that direction again. Nobody there so far. Just scan here. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Keep those scans a-scanning. Scanning, 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 scanning. There we go. What do you think range on that is?
Silence aérien. À midi. Portez à 600. Avancez. Compris. En avant.
There he is again. Fuel tank. Fuel tank! Come on! That's somebody else, actually. Okay, they're both dead.
Ah, 030.
Yeah, this thing has no explosive filler. So if I know for sure...
Avancez. Compris. En avant.
So if I know for sure that what I'm shooting at is light, I can switch to an HE shell and possibly take it out. But... that's not a likely thing to happen on a regular basis, so... okay, let's go ahead and move up. Oh, right there. Come on, come on. Gunner. Okay, well, I'm going to take him apart, apparently.
Bien non plus. À feu.
Uh-oh. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. There is something right there. Okay, I got an assist on that one.
We need to put pressure on the enemy. They're winning. Chargez, double.
Range that out. Let him keep looking around. 600 and fire! Yes! Okay, this is certainly the more correct way, in theory, to play one of these heavies.
Compris. En avant.
There is an AA gun right over there. Okay.
Chargez un obus à feu.
Now, poke your head up there.
Arrière.
You know you want to. I'm going to back up over here because I don't want them to get an easy shot on me. Come on. You know you want to poke your head out there. Yeah. Ooh, missed. Okay, they're behind that rock. 600. And that's somebody who got me from a different direction. Okay, and I have no parts. So it's not going to make a lick of difference what I do at this point. So actually, my engine's still okay. I might as well just try. Yeah, I didn't figure it would work. But it was worth a shot. I mean, honestly. It's too bad, though, because I was about to go into a couple of very tasty targets between that AA gun and that M109. Alright, let's move up to a different position and see what kind of craziness we can do. We are losing this, but you know what? We're still having a pretty decent match here. This is showing more of what a heavy tank is supposed to do, rather than being just a not very good example. Oh, that's a ZSU-57 too. That's why it's having such a fun time with that AA gun. Okay. Caught him on the bounce. Let's see, right about there. That was the right spot. Oh, and that was the right spot for them. Still, that was two very good shots. I am pretty pleased with that. Let's go ahead and just bring in the Corsair. We're losing. I won't get there in time. And so we're probably going to call it quits at this point. So what do you think of the difference between the Surbaissé? Yeah, let's look this up.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Surbaissé.
Surbaissé, okay.
Surbaissé.
Surbaissé. Surbaissé.
Surbaissé.
Surbaissé. Well, okay, well, I wasn't that far off, but I was not close. And so what do you think of the Surbaissé, or Surbaissé versus the TOA100? Which one do you prefer to drive? The faster reload rate or the slightly larger caliber? I've found the faster reload was more useful for me, but I can also see the advantages to the larger caliber if you're going to deploy more of the HE shells. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit me with that old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. I appreciate you guys very much. And by the way, as much fun as I have making these videos, I hope you guys enjoy it at least as much, if not more, because you guys are what really makes the channel something special. So I appreciate you very much. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in War Thunder.